What is the daily practice after one completes a 10-day course? Certainly, you have to practice every day. Like you learn a physical exercise somewhere, yoga, asana or pranayam somewhere, or any other physical exercise, even jogging, walking, then you have to practice every day. Otherwise, how can you keep your body healthy and strong? So this is a mental exercise. You learn for 10 days how to practice it, then morning and evening you practice it, and then whole day you see you are applying it in life. Merely practicing morning and evening will become a rite or ritual. That won't help. How you are applying in life, before coming to Vipassana, how you are reacting to situations, and now similar situation, how you are facing it with equanimity, or how much equanimity, you keep on judging yourself whether you are really practicing Vipassana properly or not. Why don't you charge for these 10-day courses? Can you give? Can you give any money for that? It is so invaluable. Dharma is so invaluable. Nobody can pay for it. So it is free. Not only the teaching is free, but these are all residential courses. People have to live there. So all boarding, lodging, everything is free. Then only there is a purity of dharma. The moment one starts charging money for that, come, I will teach you this technique. For 3 days I will charge so many dollars. 7 days, so many dollars. If you come for 10 days, so many dollars, then it becomes a commercial commodity. Dharma should never be made a commercial commodity, otherwise it will lose its purity. People, let them come and learn, and when they get benefit from it, at the end of the course, not all, but some of them who are comfortable, they make donation without anybody asking anything. They give donation, not for whatever they have learned. Donation, having compassion for other people. As I was miserable, so many others are miserable. If they get this wonderful technique, certainly they will come out of their misery. So having compassion for others, one gives donation. And like this, courses after courses, centers after centers are built without charging anything. And the moment we start charging, another difficulty, very poor people. In India, many of the courses, large number of poorest of the poor come to the course because they get so much benefit by it. People very poor, they get so less wages, and yet out of that, maximum goes away in alcohol, in gambling, taking these courses. One 10-day course or 2 10-day course, out of alcohol, out of gambling. They can't gamble now, they can't take alcohol. It becomes impossible for them. So whatever money, whatever wage they get, goes all for the livelihood of their family, and the family members are all very happy. And because the mind is now very calm, quiet, their capacity to work increases, they get promotion in their wages, so it is good. If we start charging, how these poor people will come? How will they get dharma? Dharma is for all, not only for rich people. That is why, from the tradition, from the time of Buddha, no charges for the teaching of Dhamma. Can you learn Vipassana without attending the 10-day course? This is bargaining. And I come from a business family, half of my life spent in business. And I also started bargaining with my teacher. Sir, 10 days, so difficult for me. How can I spare 10 days? I am such a busy person. But understand, I am very intelligent also. Give me your technique and I will practice at home. I can't spare 10 days. And he just laughed. Not possible. All right, one day I stay with you one day and you explain how to work. I will work at home. Not possible. It is the continuity of practice. When you join a camp, from morning 4:30 to night 9:30, only some intervals for your breakfast, for your lunch, etc., or some rest. Otherwise, continuity of practice, the secret of success, so far as this technique is concerned, to make the mind very sharp, very sensitive. 3 days continuous work. And then to make the mind so subtle to feel all kinds of sensation, a few more days. And then to train the mind not to react, few more days. 10 days is minimum. Don't hesitate, give 10 days of your life, don't bargain. It is in your interest. You give 10 days and get the best fruits. This sounds very serious. Maybe I should wait till I get old to learn this. You don't want to be happy for your rest of the life? You want to be happy only after you become old? Oh no. Be happy. From now itself, be happy. The rest of the life, you be a happier person. The technique is to be learned, I say, from the childhood itself, so that the whole life is there and one can live a happy life, peaceful life. Isn't meditation running away from what life has to offer? 10 days you have to run away, yes. But after that, you have to live the life. You are not running away from your responsibilities. People who are good Vipassana practitioner, they find they have started working in a perfect way, in a better way, not harming themselves, not harming others. And their, whatever profession they are, they get better results, more results, because they can make quick decision and right decision whenever any problem arises. Vipassana focuses on each individual. How will it increase family bonding? A meditator will ignore his family. Oh no, then one is not a good Vipassana meditator. How can one ignore the family? With the purity of the mind, there is love, there is compassion, there is goodwill. And the first sign of your generating pure love, pure goodwill is with your family members. If you can't have love and compassion for your family members, how can you have love and compassion for the world outside? This is not truth. So Dhamma teaches you to live a good, harmonious, ideal family life. And this technique will help you. You won't run away from your responsibility as a householder. And look, I give you a good example. I always travel, I always give Dhamma, giving the good example, and I carry this great testimonial with me that I am a married person, I am a family person. Family people can also live in Dharma very peacefully. Can children learn Vipassana? Can they attend a 10-day course? Oh no. Children cannot understand the depth of this technique. So there are children courses being given for 3 days, only learning the respiration, awareness of respiration, and that gives wonderful result to the children. Their memory becomes very sharp. Their capacity to understand the subject that is being taught becomes clearer and clearer. And of course, character building starts from that age. And the whole life, they live so peacefully, so harmoniously. I live with chronic pain, so sitting without moving for many hours can leave me in greater pain. Do you have suggestions? Nobody will ask you to sit with pain. You can change your postures, and if you have got a chronic pain, the management, the teacher will help you. You can sit on the chair and you can move, you can change your posture, nothing wrong in that. After Vipassana, there are 3 times, 1 hour, one sits without changing. But if there is chronic pain, you can change. So it is not a body exercise, a mind exercise. So the training is for the mind not to react. Do you do healings? When and where? The biggest healing is the mental healing. Everyone is suffering from ill mind. You keep on generating defilement, you are a sick person mentally. So this technique helps you to come out of that sickness. That is much more important than healing any other physical ailment. Of course, one has to work to heal the physical ailment also. But if the mind is sick, the body will remain sick. You can't have a real sound body. So train the mind to become very healthy. Would you speak a bit more on addiction, smoking, alcohol, food, etc.? As I said, that the reaction is not to the outside object. The reaction is to the sensation. When somebody comes to the course and tells, I am an alcoholic, I have tried so many ways, but I can't come out of it, please help me. I understand people got out of their alcohol addiction. I want to come out of it, please help. I tell him, you are not addicted to alcohol. Or people come, say, I am addicted to drug, I am addicted to smoking, I am addicted to food. Totally wrong. At the apparent level, yes, it looks you are addicted to alcohol. Not addicted to alcohol. When you take alcohol, there is a sensation in the body, which deep in your mind, you feel very pleasant. And you like it again. You start craving for that sensation and you take alcohol. You start craving for that sensation, you take alcohol. and by this technique you observe sensation, addiction towards the sensation goes away, addiction towards the alcohol goes away. Same thing about smoking. In one 10-day course, people have come out of smoking. In 1 or 2 10-day courses, people have come out of alcohol. In 3, 4, or sometimes 5 10-day courses, one has come out from drugs, deep drug addiction. Addiction is really with the sensation. If one learns how to observe the sensation equanimously, addiction automatically goes away. Why is there a conflict practicing Vipassana and Reiki? Well, we are not against Reiki. There are many ways which help people to come out of their health problems. Reiki is one amongst them. How can we object to it? But understand, Vipassana is to observe your own natural vibrations throughout the body. What sort of vibration you feel? When you generate anger, when you generate passion, when you generate ego, what is happening in the body? Your own natural vibration. You are training yourself to feel the natural vibrations. And here is something which gives the input of outside vibration, which are not your vibrations, something coming from outside. And not in all the cases, in many cases we have seen there's a conflict, and that conflict makes you miserable, more harmful. And that is why those who are interested in Reiki, let them carry on. We are not against that. We don't denounce it, but don't mix up Vipassana with Reiki. Natural vibration, work with natural vibration as it is. Outside vibration, you work it for your health, it is all right, but don't mix the two. How do you practice this with your wife? Yes, very happily. The unity of wife and husband becomes stronger. Both good meditators generate full of love, compassion, goodwill. They live a happy life, harmonious life, good for themselves and good for the children and good for all the relatives. Are you an enlightened master? If I say yes, will you believe? And if I say no, then you will run away. If he is not enlightened, how can he teach us? So a teacher never talks anything about himself. His life will say, and I can only say that from the time I learned Vipassana, before that and after that, what a big change has come in my life. And this change can be attained by one and all. Work and get this change and happiness in your life.